Hey girl, so we watch TV or whatever, and we was gonna review Ironheart. This the home team. It's Ryan over here. It's the West Coast, so they can call us biased. We don't care. Now, I know y'all have seen it. Phenomenal, incredible. Number one, where she was gonna end up, young black queen doing it. And you know what we do when we get opportunities, baby? We dominate. We run ish. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she's number one and the bleach section is upset and mad. Yeah, you gonna stay mad. The same way we got y'all mad with sinners. Continue to run it up. Sierra on them, run them numbers up. Continue to run them numbers up. What they thought we was gonna do. We support everything that Ryan do around here, boo. It ain't this ain't that and it ain't going. He is excellent. Do you understand that? He don't put out garbage. We can trust him. So we gonna run it up. And she is sitting at number one on Disney Plus, the most streamed in their network history. Yeah. And the show is phenomenal. I'm happy that they put out the first three episodes. I can't wait for the next three or four. I don't know if it's six episodes or if it's going to be eight, but I'm excited and waiting on the next three. Listen, this is not the regular rigmarole. This is not no hard, knockoff. Because if that's what you're looking for, keep moving. Because this ain't that. This is our story. You know what I'm talking about? This belongs to brown girls. You know that black girl magic. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all wouldn't be in space without us. Don't forget that. Yeah, the intellect is unmatched with black women. We are the most educated. Said what I said. Now, sometimes in our community we handle things real backwards. Y'all know they promoting the wrong thing, all the blogs and everything. I seen more posts about them little nasty bleach men having a little minstrel show conversation than, the success of the actual show. But now our community is catching on and catching up and realizing, we did it again. So she's number one, irregardless to, the fake hate campaign. But we know this is what they do because, only people that feel inferior in life do things like that. Now catch and hold on to that, bleach. Now, the show is incredible. Okay. Ryan did his thing, but we don't expect nothing less from the most amazing couple, two-man tandem, him and his wife. They get down, they handle his business. You know what I mean? When it comes to putting out visuals for us. Okay. So the first episode kicks off. She gets kicked out of school. Talking about kicked off. This girl get kicked out of school. And I think it's horrible because she didn't get to keep the suit or whatever from Wakanda. They was like, girl, sit this down. You ain't taking our technology to that ghetto of America. Okay, so she goes back to school with nothing and she hustling. So she's hustling her intellect and she is selling, science projects and things to every school in the area. And baby MIT didn't like that. And she was underneath the little Stark program or whatever, and she got kicked out of school. So where did she go home to? Chicago. That's who. That's where. Chicago is the perfect backdrop for this show. She goes back home and we see right off the porch, we see the signature of Ryan where he connects to the heart. You know what I mean? He connects to human emotion, especially in our community. We understood it as soon as it started. When she went back home, we knew something was off. And this is showing how black women put on a mask, how we are, and she literally wears a mask. She's Ironheart, but literally, figuratively put on a mask. We don't show our emotions because we're not able to. We see her trauma right off bat. We see her struggling with her trauma and dealing with it, how she can handle it. We see it progress in the show that her best friend was, murdered, and then her father too, her stepfather too, the same in the same garage, right? Remember, she talked about her and her dad used to be in a garage, working on cars and everything, and that's how she kind of fell in love with the whole building things. Well, we see what happened. We kind of get the backdrop of when she, why she left for school, and we kind of see what her home life was like off bat. And her best friend, she turns her best friend into tech. How Iron Man, he has his little talking man that talks to him inside of the suit. Well, she made hers her best friend, and her best friend has emotions and memories and everything. And it's really amazing to see the intellect of Black women. And I was so proud to see that that was displayed here. But I don't expect nothing less from Ryan. Like, he writes us with such love and such respect, and he reveres us. So I expected the way that this was presented to the world to be presented with us in a high regard. And I'm so proud about that. And this is so amazing for young brown girls, young Black girls, to see this and see themselves in a science, space, to see themselves in a STEM space, because we belong there. Hidden Figures, anybody? Maybe they wouldn't have touched the moon without us. Yeah, you better go run and look it up. But back to the season, the show, the first three episodes were incredible. We meet everybody, kind of like it jumps off quick with the action. We kind of meet everybody in the beginning. We meet the hood, who's kind of like the venom and the antidote. It's like she gets in a gang of, like, because she needs money. This is the only reason why she's doing it. She needs money. She gets into this group that is kind of like robbing the rich and maybe giving to themselves and the poor. They kind of have a reason, but then it's kind of selfish too. You'll kind of see it. The Red Hood, he's like the villainous kind of character, and you'll see all the different people, the different, new friend group that she has, shall we say. You'll see each one of them, people of color, our community, and they're all super smart. But they're using their intellect not exactly for the right things, you know what I mean? Because they're breaking into stuff, but they're doing all of this because, they want to help people. They want to, right the wrongs of, big tech. I will say that this is definitely a 12 out of 12. The emotional connection that you'll have with the show instantly. Of course, spirituality is a part of it too, and we can expect that from Ryan. Definitely exposing our community to more and more, and that makes us proud. Her mom, when she saw her best friend, as a part of her suit, her mom wasn't afraid. Her mom kind of, started to pray, and then she was completely okay with it. She was at ease. And you hear her say ashe. Our community knows what that means. So again, don't listen to the negative, bad reviews. This is a show for us, by us. This is a show that you definitely will be proud for your son or daughter to watch. You're going to be proud to watch as an adult. This is like a real family show that will keep the kids, occupied, and adults will keep you watching. This is a generational, thing for us. And this is something that is good. This is puts a positive spotlight on our community and on the best parts of us, and it shows our intellect, it shows our perseverance, it shows our community. She goes home to Chicago, and Chicago is like the perfect backdrop. It's like, kind of like the third wall, or the third or fourth character. It's a part of the show, and I think he picked, the perfect place. So I will tell y'all to go and watch this. Don't listen to the negative reviews. And I will catch y'all the next time I'm down and around watching TV or whatever. 150K of y'all done came around here and watched these videos, especially the shorts. So hit the button. It is free. Boss.